So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Let's go. Yellow, set.
A second down throw for Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the double.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Set, punt. Ready.
Love. He's got his big tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. A best friend for a quarterback, a tight end. Big target down there, Greg. He's able to secure it for the score.
And down here, Mike, it's not real complicated. What you're trying to do is find space, find a window to the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open and catch it.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. That's caught. Right side. It's Franklin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Hey, motion. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
17 yards on that play. First down, Broncos. Hicks going to look to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
Lutz's kick
The kick
is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's punt.
On 1st down, it's Love. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Set punt. 45. What? Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Packers. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on.
36-yard line.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
double.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Now Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those
35
footsteps.
yard line.
I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
That one was reeled in by Golden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
24-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
To throw is Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. Set.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, and they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Don't go. Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. A short one into the hands of Trotman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Joe.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, it's Nix. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. You don't need much. It is third and inches.
Hold on a second. Captain, ready? I hear it. To the right.
And in motion is Ingram.
Motion.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Denver.
Throwing, Nix. Rolling right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Here we go.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Shanahan. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Nix from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. Now Nix gonna look to throw, and he will score. Game on. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw is Nix. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Zoom black.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and a yard.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bond. Pass, pop, it's Golden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready, ready. Set.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
And the thing you like about Jacobs in this situation is that he's definitely not going to shy away from any contact or work to get into space. He is going to try to run, Mike, directly through your face. And when you talk about running behind your pads, that's what it is.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he's close to the goal line. Took the big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Set, hut. Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, it's a win for the Packers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Carolina Panthers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Young working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
4th down, here's Young. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Devin White makes the play. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas! So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Dowdle now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Set.
Young back to it after the pick. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ready, set.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yet you just want to gain some confidence.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Dowdle now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's running with it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 50, grip, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
There's Young again. He rolls to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
To the air yet again. Young. Connection made to Tremble. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another.
Ready?
Again, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Panthers, first down.
Set.
First down, Young. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Raiders looking at 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Motioning Myers right. Smith on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Smith's going to throw again. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set up now for 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. Has it in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Smith yet again. Catch is made in close. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Dowdle now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. That's caught by Hubbard. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. That pass complete to McMillan. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Set. Ready.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This from 35 yards away. Fitzgerald sends this through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Motioning Myers right. On 1st down, here's Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Now they send their back in motion right. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These team coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
There we go, Sonoma.
Smith on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And off to Genty. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Gets this one to Myers. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He's back to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st down, Smith to throw. Puts together a quality gain here before sliding to a stop. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets 6 following that penalty to bring up 2nd down and 9 now.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun snap to Smith. The throw is caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. One of the tight ends motioning left. Here's Genty. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run plays. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Dowdle now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Cut down the field, Leggett. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Flush down out to his left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
There. Put.
Shotgun snap out of Young. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air, yet again. Young. Headed out right. Brought in right side by McMillan. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Young. It's caught at the 4. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense. Let's go defense.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, we go, sit on. Get in, get sit on. We're good.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete. It's Myers. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Wow, still Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
Smith's pass.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Hunt.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
At the 44-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. He calls his own number again. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down. We've got to keep moving quick here.
Panthers first down.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Set.
Here he is to throw. That's completed right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
What's happening, buddy? No, it's time to get time. What's happening, man? You quiet, baby. You quiet. Where your lips at, baby? Where your lips at now? Oh, shut the fuck up, pussy. You eating dick for lunch, pussy. You eating dick for lunch, baby. I wanted to do that to you. I wanted. I gotta time up.
Absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and 10.
I know.
They call the timeout with 4 seconds remaining, and we're going to get ready to potentially see overtime.
I know, right? Fuck him. I'm gonna be your daddy in a minute. 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 I'm about to be your daddy.
First, though, 1st and goal. One final shot here. Buys time.
Oh, to your mama house. To your mama house. Tell her put the plate on for me, baby. I'm ready for dinner, pussy. Oh, your mama. You're some mowing piece of shit. Where the fuck you is, daddy? Get out the game, pussy. Get out the game, pussy. Pussy, 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 pussy. Very unacceptable. That's how you come back and sell that shit on the daddy pussy ass nigga, man. Big daddy ass nigga, man. Yo, phony. Yo, trash. Yo, trash. Yo, trash. Yo, trash ass. And you'll have to talk.